Aray! Kakatusok ng paa. Paspasan yun. Puyat. Minsan magdamag kami, gising. Hirap-hirap gawin yan eh, tapos pepikihin pa.
There used to be a time when everything in your halo-halo was 100% natural, no coloring or fake ingredients. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just nice to see where things started. Nata de coco, for example, delicious, but not really found in nature. But sitting at the very bottom of most glasses is this unassuming fruit. It has a strange texture, chewy, bouncy, unique. Aside from this sensory memory, what do we really know about Kaong? Could you point out a Kaong tree if you saw one? Kaong comes from an endemic native sugar palm tree called the Arengga pinnata. Thriving in forested areas across the Philippines, the tree is maximized by local producers every harvest season. Its sap is made into an heirloom ingredient called pacascas in some provinces, or different forms of sugar, while its bark is used for furniture. Walk into a supermarket aisle though, and Kaong doesn't look really that special. Fluorescent colors and banana flavoring mar the true artisanal nature of the fruit. Each tiny transparent fruit is picked by hand before being preserved. However, it could potentially be used in lots of different dishes, not just halo-halo. The strenuous harvesting process and the commodity pricing in supermarkets discourages local producers, putting the tradition at risk of being forgotten by future generations. Despite the struggle, people like Gilbert persevere. In Pagsanghan, Laguna, Gilbert strives to continue the traditional methods of harvesting kaong.
Kakaalip po nga dito pagka walang bota. Dito ako nag-uuling. Pag wala akong trabaho, lagi ako napunta rito sa talon na to. Tapos ngayon naman ako nagkumuha ng kaong para magkaroon ba ng pera.
Gilbert makes and sells charcoal for a living. But last year, he joined elders from the community who have been harvesting kaong from the uphill forests of Lumban, Laguna. Since then, he took it upon himself to master the art of kaong. His journey to the sugar palm trees requires a strenuous 1-hour hike from his home. He's usually joined by his wife, who assists him and ensures that he goes home safely every night.
Mabangin. Nadulas ka ng kaunti, pwede kang gumulong pababa. Kaya hindi ako nagchichinelas, madulas, nakapaan na lang. Ganyan talaga, bago kumita, naghihirap. Yung ginagawa ko tong pagkakaong, mahirap talaga tong trabahuhin. Sa daan pa lang naghihirap na. Yan yung malangga mo. Kumakagat yan. Dito tayo kukuha. Dito yung kaong eh.
Even before reaching the fruit, a giant challenge confronts Gilbert. Watching him practically run on top of it, you can tell this is not his first climb.
Ang hirap pakyat, kuhain na ito. Kakasugat. Bago ka makakyat sa taas, kakapit ka dyan sa mga sanga na yan. Kailangan kakapit ka mabuti para hindi ka malaglag dyan. Aray ko, tinik! Aray!
At the top of the sugar palm trees, Gilbert carefully harvests the Kaong, making sure that the fruit's resin does not touch his skin.
Makatito, yung dagta. Parang nadali ka ng higad. Tinataga siya. Tinitignan kung pwede na. Isang mintis mo lang dito, sigurado. Dalawang pupuntahan mo rito. Hospital, patay, sementeryo. Sabi ko ba, ang ganda ng bunga naman ito, dikit-dikit. Kumuha ako, bina ako. Pumuslit sa akin yung medyo yung tubig. Kumati na. Hanggang sa buong katawan ko na. Ligo ako sa sapa. Tagal ko nagbababad sa sapa. Tagal bago mawala. Para mga 1 oras. Kaya hindi pwedeng hindi naka-jacket yan. Makati. Sisilid na namin sa sako ang aming mga kinuha. Kinakain rin kasi ng unggoy ito. Kailangan hindi siya masusugatan para hindi kakatihin. Ang kulay niya pag siya lagana, medyo maputi na. Gusto po tayo. Papasanin naman natin to. Pababa. Mga 35 kilo. Mabigat to pababa. Kailangan magdahan-dahan. Dalawang linggo bago mapera. Malapit na. Kaunti lang. Dadaan. Sakit na ng paa ko ba? Ayun, kita yung bayan, no?
In a pot, Gilbert lets his harvested kaong boil for 2 hours.
Tingnan natin. Kuha akong gagawin kong pansalok sa kaong para hindi mahirap kuhain siya ron. Halos lahat na ginagamit dito sa pagkakaong akong gumagawa. Tulad ng itong sapyaw. Ito ang tinakdang trabaho eh. Maganda naman to. Para hindi ka malungkot, kakanta-kanta ka. Pag wala kang tiyaga, wala kang nilaga.
Once the kaong is cooked, Gilbert fetches the fruit with his handmade sapyaw. After waiting for it to cool down, he slices it open and plucks out the jelly bean-like fruit.
Pagka ganun niya, minsan sariling gawa, nagagawa rin, nagluluto kami nun, niyahalo namin para masarap. Kesa sa bibili ka sa bayan, peki na yung iba, hindi matitikman masyado yung lasa ng kaong. Kesa sa yung binibili na nasa lata, nasa grapon. Kasi marami nang nilagay na kung anong nilagay doon, hindi mo alam. Ayan wala pang chemical yan. Mas masarap yung talaga yung sarili. Pagkatrabaho na pagkuha ng kaong, kahit mahirap, kasama ko yung asawa ko pag-akyat ng bundok. Sa hirap at ginawa, magsasama kayo.
In times of mass production, the hands of farmers like Gilbert hold the traditional methods we might forget in time. Every scar showing their commitment for a fruit that is as small and simple as kaong. We owe it to our farmers to remember the gifts that they have unfailingly given us. Through supporting our producers, eating traditional sweets, and valuing the laborious process that goes into it, maybe we can help our generation and the next to remember the abundance of our land.